Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to make a quick sort of update video, maybe even kind of a review video on the state of Robinhood's customer service, because it's kind of known throughout the community, the finance and investing community, that Robinhood service, customer service, isn't as good as some of the other companies, or it's really not that great in terms of any company. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit, maybe even clarify some of the comments I made because I just made a video probably about last week, maybe a week or two ago, um, touching on it slightly, saying that I'm going through an experience of trying to transfer out of Robinhood um, into Charles Schwab, transfer my account over there. So I've been dealing with it, and I made some not so nice comments on that video. So I want to, now that I'm at the end of the experience, I want to make a comment now. So stay tuned for that. Leave a like and comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I've seen some real positive growth out of the channel, and let's try to keep continuing that. So let's get right into it today. This video shouldn't be too long. So essentially, like I said, I've been trying to transfer my assets out of this account into a Charles Schwab account, and I've run into issues where the Social Security number didn't match up, and I had said that that fell on Robinhood. That actually fell on me personally. I had entered the wrong number on my Charles Schwab account, which I hadn't realized I did. So essentially, Robinhood wouldn't really let me do anything on my account until I verified that my Social Security number was what it actually was. So I went through that process, and yes, there is no phone number you can call. There is, but it just tells you what to do. There's no phone number you can call to speak with someone during the active trading day. There's no phone number you can call, period. And I do think that will be coming very soon. I think Robinhood essentially needs to do that in order to stay competitive, but as of right now, there's no phone number. So essentially, you go through the website, and the website didn't work for me very well, which is a definite negative, especially since you can't reach them over the phone. Um, but you end up finding an email at some place, whether it's on their website or whether it's on a review, which is where I found it. And you end up writing a claim, is what they call it. And I believe they send an automatic message back to you to say, hey, your claim's being processed. And it does take quite a bit. I think the first claim I filed took me about probably 12 hours, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. So it wasn't very fast. But once they did respond, they told me what I needed to do. I did it. It didn't work super well. So I kept going back and forth with them, each within probably, if they responded in the morning and you respond in the afternoon, it's going to be till the next morning till they respond to you. They aren't usually going to get back to you within the same day. That's understandable. That's nothing too big to worry about. But then, and the next day you deal with it and you submit whatever you need to do. They're very friendly. That's what I'll say. After all of this, I was helped by a person named Ren. He or she was very friendly to me, and I have no complaints about what they did. They were very patient as I had several questions and several comments that I had to make throughout that period of time. But yes, they were very friendly, so I will say that about them. So overall, the experience was pleasant. Like I said, it did end up being my fault for what I had done. Um, and they helped me go through it step by step. But again, their customer service isn't as good as some of these other companies, such as Charles Schwab, such as Fidelity, such as TD Ameritrade. So that's one thing they will have to step their game up on. Which even if it's, because I know Charles Schwab has like 24/7, you can talk to somebody no matter what, whether it's through a text, like a group chat or whatever it is, not a group chat, but a online messaging service. No matter, it doesn't matter what it is, they have some sort of person you can communicate 24/7 with. Um, but obviously, Robinhood doesn't need to supply that. They likely just need to get that 5 days a week during trading hours. You can call them up and have them answer your questions and speak to a real person rather than having to wait for their emails, once a day or whatever. So overall, like I said, I still love Robinhood. I don't mean to bash them. I didn't intend to bash them in my latest video. So I'm very positive. The only reason I'm switching out of Charles Schwab is because I do believe there's a little bit more
depth to their platform, a depth to what they offer over Robinhood. But again, Robinhood, if you are a beginning investor, I strongly recommend Robinhood. I think it's a good place to start. Now, it depends. It depends. If you just turned 18, I do think it's a good place to start. You know, if you're like 25, 30, whatever it may be, and you know a little bit about the stock market, you just haven't started yet. I do think something like a Charles Schwab would be a good place to start for you, since you do have that background knowledge. But Robinhood really, you know, basic interface, easy to find everything, easy to see your stocks, easy to see the stocks you're tracking. Very, you know, the colors change when the market's up or down, very user friendly. So if you are a true beginner to the investing world in the stock market, start with Robinhood. I don't see why not. Just keep in mind, if you don't plan on staying with them long term, there is a $75 transfer fee once you do switch your stocks over to another stock brokerage. So that is something to keep in mind. But other than that, guys, leave a comment on down in the comment section below if you guys had any stories about Robinhood customer service. I'd love to hear them. And go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Until next time, guys, happy investing.